Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Himani. If you like what I do, make sure to subscribe, and while you're subscribing, make sure to hit the post bell notification so you stay updated. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Eternal Flame. The link will be in the description box. So today's video is all about where will you be or what will you be doing a year from now. What energies you come in contact with, what life update that I can tell you is all in here. If you are new to pick a card readings, I would like to give you a quick rundown to how it works. So basically you can see there are 3 piles. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Choose with your intuition and not with your eyes, otherwise it will not resonate with you. So choose with your intuition. Choose the pile which calls you the most and feel free to pause the video if you want to meditate on the cards. Once you've chosen your pile, you can check the timestamps I provide down in the description box and I'll see you there. Hey, pile number 1, so let's see what do we have in store for you a year from now. So first we'll start with your tarot cards. This is the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, Strength, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. So the first message that I got was that you will have strength to overcome this aspect of your life and turn into this beautiful goddess or god that you can be, the potential that you have. But all you need to do is keep going. You cannot stop right now. You just need to once look back and see how far you've come, because it's like at the end the 10 is a number of like a completing a cycle. Like we again start from 1, so 10 is like a completing a cycle, and 10 over here is in reverse. So make sure that you don't stop, you don't give up right now. It's really very important for you to keep going. And also like I guess this this resentment, this anger that you have is because of what people told about you in like past, and how they reacted towards you, or whatever they thought about you when you are not that person actually. But that it hurts, obviously it does to everybody, but you need to understand that it's their perspective and it's not the real you. So make sure that you don't let this affect your future, because this is actually affecting your future right now. But you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the power to overcome this point and move ahead. So make sure that you do it very wisely. And with the Page of Cups, I see here is having this new transformation in you, new youthful energy that you have. And with this Page of Cups, I see that you might be in a relationship, or you are in a relationship, or within a year you might come into some sort of relationship with somebody. Or if it's not that, you will have a lot of self-love. So don't worry about it. And Pages is all about a new youthful energy, new energies, taking a leap of faith. So don't give up. Take that leap of faith and go towards your goal. You cannot stop right now. You see this woman standing over here. She has everything. She is looking at that bird so lovingly. She has all the money that she wants, everything that she needs. So you will be this person, but for that you need to you need to have strength and courage to handle this situation. And also I see that at the end of the day you have all that you require. It could be love, it could be like money, it could be independence, it could be anything, any kind of support. You have all under control. You will have it at the end of the day. And you might start a new business as well. I really see that you might start a new business, or like working somewhere, working under somebody. So there is, and you might have some kind of what do we call that, hobby, or some kind of interest. you can turn into a business and it will work amazing. I swear, it will work amazing. You will love the growth, but for that, this thing needs to end now. Like snip, snip. I know it's really hard and it's very easy to say all of this, but I understand and it's okay. And like looking at this line over here, I really feel that will you will turn into this fearless, bold person that you always wanted to be, and it will turn out that way, so you don't need to worry about it. And also, your overthinking pattern needs to change. You need to stop overthinking. The sun will rise. Not all days are same. We say that all the time. Even for your happy days, you will not always have good days. You have to suffer through the bad days to have good days. So this is just a passing cloud, and it's like at the end, at the verge of ending. So just don't give up right now. And I am pretty sure that within a year you will turn out to be this amazing, powerful, prosperous person that you want to be. This could, like with your business, I feel you can start with your YouTube if you are interested in that. Go with that idea, whatever hobby, whatever idea that you have, go with it. It could be YouTube, it could be podcast, it could be readings, giving readings to people, it could be selling something online, offline, however it is. Go for it, it will be amazing. And with this strength and the Nine of Pentacles, it's very interrelated. They go hand in hand right now for me, because they are like very fearless and bold, independent person that you always wanted to be, and you will turn out that way. Don't worry about it. You have everything sorted, but for that, get your mind sorted first. Get that clarity, let that thing go. It's not serving you anymore. It's you who has to release it. Even though if you give up right now, you are wasting your own process of coming out of it, like all this while. So don't do that. Have that strength. You will have that courage to snip it off. So the next two cards that we have is expect powerful change and communication is the key. So of course, this powerful change, you guys do understand what it could mean. Like, it is very powerful. You will turn into this powerful person that you always wanted to. But the only thing I want to remind you guys is still be generous. Power can make anyone very greedy and whatever, but be generous to everybody. Stay down to earth and touch the skies, like that. So expect powerful change. So there is quite a lot of change coming within this 1 year. And with this, communication is the key. I feel is it would be better if you talk to somebody about this situation in your life. Maybe your parents or your sibling, your friend, your partner, or it might be your spirit guides, your higher self, or yourself. It could be anybody. Just speak about it to somebody, so that you will get help, so that it's easier for you to let this thing go. Forgiveness is really very needed over here. Forgiveness, and also self-love. When you have self-love, you can achieve anything in your life. So the next two cards that we have are Aphrodite. We have romantic love and healing. So of course you will be healing from this aspect of your life. I'm really happy this card came out. You will heal through this, and I really feel that you will be healing people through your stories as well. You will give them the motivation, the drive that they need, because Leos are all about like very fierce, bold, and very confident people. And you will turn out to be that Leo. Okay, if you are a Leo watching, shout out to you guys. I'm a Leo rising. So if you are, well and good. And if you're not, it's absolutely fine. So healing will happen. And with romantic love, it could be one of the two scenarios. It could be either that you might, get hitched with somebody, hooked with somebody, or you will have a lot of self love. So look out for that, because look at her, she's looking so pretty over here, Aphrodite. And obviously, how can we forget these two ladies over here? So they are, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you're gorgeous. If no one said you today, you are, and I love you. So just make sure that you don't give up through this part. It'll be really disheartening, because you have so much else to achieve in your life in the future. Okay, the next two cards that we have is honesty and acceptance. So, okay, I just have an immediate message that you need to be honest, and you need to acknowledge this fact that you are suffering through this, and it's absolutely fine. You need to just acknowledge it, and it'll be gone. You won't even feel that guilt in you anymore, because the moment we acknowledge it, it turns out really very well. And I'm glad that this honesty and acceptance card have come out, because if you're honest with you, you're honest with people. And it's okay, you just need to we all need to accept a few ups and downs in our life. We need to accept everything in that life gives us, actually, because that's how we grow, that's how we evolve. If we accept it, it's good. If we don't, then life has its own lessons to teach us, and has its own ways for it to deliver it. So make sure that you accept it, and it's absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with doing that. It shows that how much courage you have, that you can accept that, okay, this is what the problem is, and this is how we're going to solve it. Communicate, talk to somebody. The swords talks about communication, they talk about mind clarity. So clear your vision, clear this matter from your life, and talk about it to somebody. That would be most beneficial. And the last card that we have is, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So obviously, if you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, people will not respect you in return. Like, it's like looking at a mirror image. So make sure that you respect yourself, you love yourself, and people will do the same for you. And people are willing to change. You might come into contact with new friends. These old friends will leave you, because you are honest, possibly. But you will get this new group, new people, new life experiences, new opportunities in your life, who are willing for you to showcase your talent and your experiences. So inspire people. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. If you are experiencing through this, understand that there is a turmoil inside of you. So you don't want that to affect your life. So make sure that your internal condition is fine, so that your outer experiences will change automatically. So today I have my jar of blessings. So we'll pick out blessings for group number 1. A year from now, what blessings are coming in their life? Okay, we have 2. We'll pick at least 5. Okay, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are quite a lot. We'll take all of them. The first one that flew out, like literally, it came out. Healing family issues. So it might be someone related in your family. It could possibly be that way. Just like some past trauma, hurt that you have. Next is being noticed by someone important. That's nice. This romantic love you might happen, or if not, it might be some opportunity for your career or your friends. Someone stands up for you and has your back. Yeah, exactly. Talk to somebody. The universe has your back. This is from that deck only. So, talk to somebody. If it's a friend, go for it. If it's your partner, just do it. Talk to somebody about it. It'll be very easier for you to let it go after that. Fearless and bold. Yeah, like the Leos. The Leo season is on currently when I'm shooting this. Extreme charisma and magnetism. That's really cool. Then we have a blessing in disguise. So this thing is a disguise. And if something bad happens, even after all of this, it has a blessing in disguise. So don't worry. And the last that we have is improved mental health. Of course, mentally, make sure that these negative thoughts don't affect you so much now. So the messages were quite good. The blessings came out really well. So that's it for your reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if it was relatable, and comment down to if you're looking forward to it or how you felt when you heard this. And until then, I'll see you. Toodles! Hey pile number 2, so let's see what do we have in store for you a year from now. So first we'll start with your tarot cards. This is the 10 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. So the first thing that I can see here is that you are keeping a lot to yourself, a lot of your passion, drive, motivation, whatever, you are all keeping it to yourself. It's like you're taking the burden of things on you, which is not needed, absolutely not needed, but people are using you for that. And also, you don't have any clarity about your life scenarios, about your what future do you want or what do you want to accomplish. You have no idea, you have no clarity about it. The Page of Wands in reverse is like the Page of Wands upright is a person who is well motivated, very confident, who has a drive for everything they do in their life. And the Page of Swords upright is a person who is good at communication, who's good at learning new things. Mental capability is really very high, but right now you're mentally, physically, every way exhausted. You're completely exhausted because you're giving too much of your energy to other people, which is not at all required, because you need to keep that energy for yourself, but you're not doing that. You're being too generous and giving it out to people rather than keep helping yourself. And that's why it's getting more frustrating, and you are penting up your anger and irritation within yourself. And these people are taking advantage of you, completely exploiting your energy. It could be in your work life, it could be in your family, it could be in your relationship, your friendships, whatever it is. But they are piling up with you loads of work, and then you are just doing it for them, like saying like, it's okay, I'm just here to help you. But they are using you. They are not like taking you as a help, but they are like literally using you. I just heard a message saying, learn to say no. It's really very important to say no. When you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. Listen to your heart, listen to your inner guidance, listen to your guts. Because right now you are absolutely clueless about what you want to do, why you want to do, and how you want to do. You have no clarity about your life, about your drive, your hobbies, your creativity. You have no drive, you have no clarity about it. That's what you need to get. You see here, this man, he's giving his coins to people over here. you are doing the same thing. You're being too generous to people, who this guy, like, over here in this situation, I feel like this person is, trying to hide something from you, and is trying to take advantage of this, coins that he's dropping in his hands. So just learn the difference between helping somebody and, getting exploited, because you are getting exploited. Your energy is getting exploited. It is scattered everywhere. And you need to make sure that, you help yourself before helping others. When your body says no, learn to say no, that, I'm really sorry, but I cannot help you. You don't owe an explanation to anybody. And I know this message you might feel like, oh, you were about to tell me about a year from now, but this is what you really need to hear right now. Because this will depend on, what will happen next. If you don't, heal this part, you will stay like this with, like a year ahead as well. So you need to be really very careful with, the people around you, your friends. I really feel that it's your friends, it's your colleagues who are actually exploiting your energy, and, they're using you in some way or the other. But that necessarily does not have to be that way. And I also feel that, it would be better that you have, that create a spark in you. Make sure that you share to people who actually wants, the good for you, and not the ones who, they might, like, try to steal your idea, or, try to take advantage of you, like I said, exploiting you. So make sure of those people around you, because you have those kind of foes in your life. So take note of that. And it's really very important to turn these two upside down. It's like, like, you need to have this drive, motivation, and this clarity about your life. You are right now all clueless and, like, sad and depressed, like, what am I doing with my life? So you need to understand, right now is the time for healing for all of us. Most of you guys might have lockdown in your areas as well. And it's really very important that you guys, take this time out and use it for, putting yourself up together back, and not scattering your energy. You need to put it back into one place and focus on what you actually want. And the moment you do that, new opportunities, new, like, friends, new people will start entering your life. New and, like, exciting things will start happening to you. Your creativity is excellent, but right now you are just too generous to give it to other people rather than using it for yourself. And also, I really feel like, this pile belongs to the empaths who, tend to give too much of their energy, and, keep very less for themselves. Trust me, I was one of those people a few months back. But I did learn to say no. I did learn that. I had to learn it, because the more I do it, I used to feel exhausted at the end of the day. Like, I used to have no motivation to, wake up the next morning and do something, just because I was exhausted. So make sure that, you come out of that mindset and keep your foot further and flourish, because you really need to do that. And stop giving people so much of your energy. It's not necessary. You don't always have to be present for them, like, and just, like, for a moment, just ask somebody, like, the people you trust, ask them to stay with you if you are having this problem. And then see, like, put out your insecurities and see who stays and who leaves. That will give you a very clear direction on who was exploiting you and who was actually taking care of you. That's really very needed. So make sure that, you are aware of these things around you. So the next two cards we have are conclusions are within reach. You will really very soon get to know of who these people are, and your dreams need a practical plan. So, like I said, they might steal your ideas, or whatever it is. It could be in any form. This is just an example, so don't take it like literally. So you actually need to have a practical plan in your own hand, in your own brain. You need to get that clarity, and for that you need to be motivated and gather your own energy, rather than scattering it, because your energy is literally scattered. Like this whole reading, I'm like so messed up in my mind, like which message to be should be delivered first, and that thing I'm having in my mind. So I understand how messy this situation can be. So make sure that you have a practical plan about what you actually want, so that it's easier for you to accomplish your dreams. And also like be careful of who you share your dream life with. Like while you're talking to somebody, you tell them about what you actually want to do in life. Make sure those the people who you talk about this are like very trustworthy, and people who want good for you. Otherwise, again, the same process will start, the exploitation. They'll exploit your energy. So the next two cards we have are generosity, okay, and assurance. Okay, so I have a clear message for this generosity. You need to be generous. It's really important. The quality that you have are very less people have that in them. And it's really amazing. But you need to be generous to yourself as well. You cannot always, just listen to what people have to say and not listen to your own self and your body. So make sure that you don't exhaust yourself with all this, and be generous to yourself. Be generous to your body. At least, just be like, I'm being generous to you right now. Just say this and just rest. If you don't, and you don't owe an explanation to anybody like why you don't want to help or whatever it is. So just make sure of this. And assurance is what I feel is that it is really very sure that everything will fall into place. But for that, you need to be assured of things in your life. You need to be clear about it. Because the moment you are clear about things in your life, it will be very easy. Like you might have problems with if you are into spirituality and if you manifest things in your life. So you might have manifestations who take a lot of time. Like for suppose you manifested a dream like phone, and then you got your dream phone like after like 6 months, and your friend who uses the same method got in like 2 months. That's because your energy is scattered. You need to assure yourself first, and then you can go ahead. Everything will be fine, but for that you need to be fine, if it makes sense to you. So the last two cards are worry and envy. So okay, oh, that's funny. Envy, like I said, right now I've just mentioned about some manifesting stuff. And envy, like you might feel like, why isn't it happening with me, or why is it happening with me? So make sure you stop questioning that. Everybody has their own like timing of things, and obviously their energy is more like focused than yours, because yours is aimless. It's going here and there, around, everywhere. And I'm not calling out on you guys, so I'm just stating facts right here. So stop worrying about it. It will happen on its own. It's just that you need to, like how we say, right, that when you take one step towards universe, The universe will take 1,000 steps towards you. So you need to take that one step. Everything will not fall into your lap. You have to work hard for this money, for this drive, for this motivation. You need to work hard. Things will not fall into your lap just like that. You have to work hard, and after that, things will start happening on their own for you. New people might come into your life, new opportunities might come into your life. So make sure of that as well. And the last card we have is my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Like I said, your energy is quite scattered, so make sure you focus on what you want and you will get your dream life. But for that, you need to be prepared for it. And the last we have is, I'm so sorry for the sound, my blessing jar. So we'll take out a few blessings for you a year from now for pile number 2. What do we have a year from now? What blessings are coming in their life? Okay. Oh, okay. Then we have knowing your life purpose. Yay, guys! What did I say? That you will have that clarity. You will have, you will get what you need to know. A new friendship. I told you. You will have new friends. You will have new opportunities in your life. But for that, you need to take a step forward. It's pouring down right now. Karma rewards you. So whatever you were going through, it's okay. And now it will reward you because you did a great job. You were generous no matter how, cruel people were to you. So it will definitely reward you. Then we have extreme charisma and magnetism. Yay. Who doesn't like attraction, man? Come on. Positive thinking and mindset. Yes, we obviously want positive thinking because we cannot overthink all the time. Then we have recognition for a job well done. So your hard work will pay off at the end of the day. Whatever people are making you go through, they will have to acknowledge that they made you do it, but you did an extremely great job. So don't worry about it. So that's it for your reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if it was relatable, and let me know of what you think could have happened if these things are actually happening in your life. Let me know about that. And until then, I'll see you. Toodles. Okay, file number 3. Let's see what do we have in store for you a year from now. So first we'll start with your tarot cards. The Devil in reverse, Justice in reverse, Knight of Wands upright, and the Three of Wands upright. So the first thing I would like to point out is that the 2 major arcanas are both in reverse and the 2 minor are upright. And with the Devil in reverse, I really feel that you like a year from now, you are stepping out of your comfort zone. I really feel that. And you might, like addictions, it could be any kind of addictions. It could be some substances that you use, or it could be alcohol, smoking, it could be anything. Don't want to push it more. It could be social media, it could be parties, it could be shopaholic, it could be anything that you are stepping out of it. You are stepping out of that insecurity about yourself, or this habits of yourself that are not good for you. With this Devil, I really feel like it's very intense right here. So even if it's not as intense as I may sound, it's absolutely fine. Just take what it resonates. So you are stepping out of that thing is really very nice. And also you are starting something new. It's like, starting a fresh new life. I really feel with this pile, I really feel that it's like starting a new fresh life. And you stepping into like Like you see this man over here, he has three wands and he's looking over the horizon, like going after something. It could be traveling, like if you love traveling, of course. It could be starting a new job, it could be starting a new relationship, maybe toxic relationship. You're getting rid of those toxic relations in your life, those toxic friends, your partner. Maybe take as it resonates, it might trigger, so just warning you guys. So you might get rid of it. And also you have this drive and motivation to accomplish something in your life. So it's, and you will do it. You will make sure that you move out of your this part of your life into this part of your life. It's more like the present, and this is more like the future, where you're like trying to go, like this Knight of Wands, trying to pursue something, going after it. I really feel that. And some message might be delivered to you like quite soon, like maybe 6 months came to my mind first. So in 6 months you might hear a news which makes you really very happy. And you might be depressed for some reason. I really feel that you might be really very depressed, and because of that you have all these obsessions and addictions. Whatever addiction can be anything. It doesn't always need to be like very negative to sound, but addictions can be literally everything. And I really feel you stepping out of it and going after this with the positive mindset to a new to the horizon. That's what I feel. And with this Justice in reverse is like you were trying to do this all the while, but you weren't even like you weren't getting the point where am I going wrong, what aspect of my life is going wrong. You weren't getting that, but now that why this came, like you're going to the core of it. Because justice, if we talk like if it's upright, it talks about marriage. It can possibly be marriage, it could be fairness, it could be balance. But right now it's out of balance, and you are trying to get it in balance, but you don't know how to do it. You're trying, actually. It's not like you were stuck in this time, but you were trying constantly over all this while, but you didn't get how to come out of it. And now you know how to overcome this aspect in your life and step into this. In a year you're gonna flourish, you're gonna shine like a diamond. Now with this devil energy, I really feel devil and justice, of course. It was a like a major karmic cycle. I really feel it was a major karmic cycle. And it could be a depression. For some reason I really feel that it could be a depression that you're stepping out of. You're finding that ray of hope again and going after it, and eventually flourishing, eventually being happy, being loved by yourself and by others. Look onto this, actually. But in a year it will get very much better, and you might actually end all of this in your life, and you'll step into this new power, like a rebirth. I really feel like that. And all you need to do right now is heal yourself. Like, take time out. If you don't feel like doing anything, don't do it. All I would really say is like, take your own time and focus on yourself rather than focusing on somebody else or something else. Too much phone is an addiction, just to distract yourself from some situations in your life. It could be related to your parents. I just got that. It could be related to your parents or some relation in your life. I don't, might be a friend as well. So, just see what you resonate more with and then proceed. And the next two cards we have step out of your comfort zone and take time to breathe out. I just said these two phrases right now. Like, you are stepping out of your comfort zone, you are doing whatever it takes to, like, step out of this and step into this. Because obviously, when you're in your comfort zone, you just know that this is your limit, and after that, it's, like, it's not for you. That's what your comfort zone does. And the moment you step, like, even if you put like a little pinky finger out now, it will, like, your comfort zone will get very huge after that. You will start doing things that you've never even done before in your life. And I'm really glad that you'll be doing all of these, trying out new things, new opportunities, new people. And I see more traveling. And right now, of course, in this pandemic, we can't travel, but a year from now, let's see if the situation gets better. But take this time and heal yourself. Even though it's timeless, this reading is timeless, but if you're seeing this in, during your quarantine days, heal yourself. Nature is giving you time to heal yourself, so do it. And take time to breathe out. It literally is like, like, heal yourself right now. You don't need to deal with all of this if you deal with it right now. And with your step out of your comfort zone, it's literally, you will step out of it eventually. Actually, it's like, you don't even, I shouldn't be even telling you this, because you know that you have to step out of it, because this thing is not serving your life. It's doing nothing to you. It's just, like, making it worse. So you know that very well, and you will eventually step out of it. The next two cards we have are patterns, okay, and truth. Maybe, while watching this video, you might realize that what addiction or what is actually stopping you from stepping into this. So, and truth, like, you'll get some news. It might be some kind of truth that I told that it could be in 6 months. That could possibly happen. Or either it's just like, you'll be true to yourself. You'll acknowledge your, whatever you did, or whatever people have done to you. For whatever reasons you are in this position, it's absolutely fine. Things happen with everybody. Everyone has a story, so it's okay. And it's not only you, it's all of us are dealing with something or the other in our life. And with these patterns, you are following that pattern. You are wanting to move out of it, but you are just not able to do it. It's not even that you don't want to do it, you're not able to do it. And you will find out a way soon to deal with it. I'm pretty sure it will, take some of your courage, some of your, strength, your motivation, but you will eventually step out of it. And you will, and the moment you do that, you will, turn into this bold, fearless, confident person that you always wanted to be. You might have insecurities about your looks, the way you speak, just like anxiety about everything in your life. So you step out of it. Don't worry. You will acknowledge the fact and you will step out of it. The next two cards we have are forgiveness and death. It's not literal death. Don't take it as that. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Like I said, this part is ending and it's like, you're starting a new life. Oh, that makes me so happy while I say that. So, I'm really happy for you guys, yeah? Honestly, death is one of my most favorite cards because it's like, you're stepping out of something toxic and entering into something very beautiful. And this is what it portrays, honestly, to me. And forgiveness, you will eventually forgive yourself and forgive the people who put you into this, and even yourself. It's really very important to forgive, because that resentment will do nothing. You might have anger issues. Forgive yourself and forgive everybody who has done bad to you. I know it sounds very easy, but it's really very hard. I know that. But eventually, we all need to do that. Otherwise, that karma will keep repeating itself until you forgive it. That's what the problem is, that we don't want that a new karmic cycle to appear again. So make sure that you, with your whole heart, you forgive that person or yourself. And the last card we have is, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So if you're happy, and even if you're not, eventually you will be happy. You will be very, very successful. I wish you loads and loads of happiness and blessings. But before that, I want to address this thing that death, like, endings are not bad. They are not at all. You will eventually understand that why something ended. So just be happy. You will find your happiness. You will be really very happy in your life. And I'm really very happy for you guys. So now we have my blessing jar, and we'll see what blessings are coming for group number 3 a year from now. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, 3. We'll pick 2 more because I love doing these, honestly. Okay, we got 6. We have, someone stands up for you and has your back. Don't worry, your spirit guides, your family, whoever you have faith in has your back. And universe definitely has your back. Your spirit guides has your back. They have your back, I swear. A new friendship, exactly. I told you, new opportunities, new people, new life. Owning your power and worth. Yes, I am so happy that this came out. You need it the most right now, because you need to know that your power and worth is much more than these things, these aspects in your life. So we have increase in popularity. Yes, it sounds like a teenager, who's very popular in college. Professional partnerships, so you might level up professionally. I'm really happy. Extreme charisma and magnetism. Almost all 3 groups got this one. Anyways, it always brings blessings are always welcomed, actually. So yeah guys, that's it for your reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if it was relatable. Comment down below on what this is. And until then, I'll see you. Doo-doo!